Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be another quick one. So, if I'm speaking too fast in the settings, you can slow me down. That's cool. I'm still in the middle of moving. This is not my final destination, so I will update you guys a bit later on that. But anyway, I'm just gonna dive into readings. Okay, my angels. So I've shuffled everything already, just like last week, so we'll talk about it. All right, you guys have new life coming through. Okay, maybe you're being reborn. All right, a new identity. You're just being maybe the way that you're doing things is just different. It's new. Okay, as you can see, she's actually emerging from the egg. Okay, she's stepping into a new life. She's being reborn. She's being hatched. All right, so whether again is a new opportunity maybe that you guys have been manifesting. Sometimes when eggs come up in readings, it represents to me like something's being brought, being nurtured to be brought to life. It feels like this is happening for you guys this week, so that's amazing. You have a new life this week. You have the fates. This is you feeling comfortable and guided by the universe, feeling like the universe is doing things in your favor this week. Okay, fated things may be happening and things that you feel really, really happy about. I always see this card as like feeling so good because things are working out for you. So I like that. Let's see what else. The Temple Path. This one always stumps me when it comes up. So you guys let me know what your opinions are of this card. For me, I always see this as almost like maybe it does represent the fact that you're going definitely down a spiritual journey. That's what the Temple Path could mean. But sometimes I see this as where you're supposed to be, like a phase in your life. You're stepping into a situation in your life that you asked for or knew you were going to step into before you came here. It's almost like an agreement of some kind. Like, I don't know why I see it like that. So maybe there's a fated situation, that makes sense now, where you're coming into contact with someone, could be meeting a new person, for example, or a job opportunity that's going to change your life. Like, it does feel like it's something that I don't know, it feels good. We'll see what else comes up with that. And anxiety, guys, look at this. All right, so the only good thing about this card, which I say only, this is quite a good thing, is that this anxiety really is just in our minds and in our bodies. It's in the system, but it's not really real life. Okay, you could be fearing something that may not even happen. For example, as you can see, she can see that thunderstorm going on in the background and she's petrified. What if that lightning strikes me? But she's inside, she is safe. But it's like you might be seeing something happening outside of yourself and like really overthinking it, thinking that something's going to impact you when it's not. Okay, so however you deal with anxiety would be a good time to practice those. Sometimes it's just like turning off the phone, switching off whatever it is that's triggering you, and connecting back to yourself again. Because again, we do have new life in the fates. Fated amazing things happening to you where you feel safe and secure. The anxiety is just a worry and overthinking, okay? But let's see what else coming up for you. Purpose. All right, this week you are stepping into your purpose. This says, I know what I'm here to do. Remind yourself of that every time you feel anxious. You also have guilt. All right. This says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you could be feeling a bit of guilt this week. Maybe it's because you feel guilty that you're blocking your own progress, or maybe because of this anxiety or this worry or the doubts, whatever it is. Maybe these are guilts of the past. Whatever it is, this card is calling for you to release those because they do not help you. Okay. Feeling guilty is not what helps you. It's the change that you make from that feeling. That will help your soul's growth. Okay, so releasing any of those feelings. You have impartiality. Looking at life from all kinds of perspectives can also help you on your journey. Sometimes I think this week you're going to have a decision to make, and it's calling for a non-biased decision. The message behind this card is a story. She's the angel of balance here in this deck. And one neighbor says, I want to paint this fence blue. But the other neighbor on the other side of that same fence says, no, it's going to be red. I want it to be red. So they're arguing about it. They call upon the angel of balance to make a decision. And actually she gives one red, one blue, the opposite of what they wanted, and say, now you can see life and beauty from the other person's perspective. So looking at life from a different perspective could be helpful to you. Okay. And we have growth. So a lot of growth coming up. I've been saying that word a lot for you. So this is nice. Okay, this is about honoring yourself. Okay, no longer feeling guilty about certain things. There is growth happening for you guys this week. All right, let's see what else. Wombat spirit, be at home. Is that your safe space? Coming back to the body and trust in the magic coming up for you guys. Okay, Knight of Swords, you guys are getting, receiving some sort of very quick communication or a message this week. King of Cups. So if this is you, I'm going to do it as if it's you, Aquarius. Moving forward quickly is great as long as you're in a balance, emotionally balanced here. I think you're being called to make a very quick decision or take quick action, but from, again, an emotionally balanced perspective. When we are rushing things because we're anxious, which I totally get, we kind of might stumble and we might miss information that could be important for us, or we're just doing it because of, we just want that feeling of anxiety to be over. But the King of Cups is asking for you to balance your emotions this week before you move forward, okay? Things will still happen quickly for you, but it's better to do it in a way that you are aware at the same time and not just rushing to get out of a certain feeling this week. You're the Death card as well, so there is definitely some endings and new beginnings happening for you. This is probably what is causing this new life to happen. All right, Death card is huge transformation happening for you. 10 of Wands, it does feel like there is an end of a chapter for you. 10 of Wands is releasing a heavy burden, letting go of things you've been holding on to. Death card is almost like instructing. I'm almost seeing it as if this transformation is kind of forcing you to let go of a lot of things that you've been holding on to. So whether this is like, this can be mental anguish sometimes. It's like things we've been holding on to, memories, pains, hurts that we struggle to let go of. It could again just be heavy burdens, the weight, feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The Death card is, this transformation is really kind of almost, I say the word threatening, like not in a bad way, but it's just like intimidating this card to put down those wands. So that's what I'm sensing about this change. This change, this new life is telling you need to let go of those wands now. You need to let go of overextending yourself and doing too much. Some of you might struggle with people pleasing, Aquarius, only because of or maybe worried. Maybe that's where the anxiety is coming from. You're being called to drop a burden here. The King of Swords as well. To be strategic this week is important, specifically again with your decision making. To be quite logical this week and emotionally balanced is important. Let's see what else. The Three of Swords could be a bit of heartache and pain that you guys are experiencing this week. But the Knight of Pentacles is good in a way. There's slow movement here. It's financially, you're making some slow movement, which is great. Maybe there is like an offer coming away in terms of your job. But it does feel like maybe you had a difficult ending this week. Like something definitely has come to an end, fully releasing it, no longer coming back to this, no longer revisiting something. That's where growth is coming in and new life. Maybe something that you've tried on and off is finally coming to an end. And I do see that there is some forward movement. It may be slow to you, Aquarius. Maybe that's something that, again, is a bit of a challenge for you, having a hard time being present because of that anxiety. The Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups is a card of celebration and slow and steady movement. I like the Knight of Pentacles. I think as much as he takes a while to get to the throne, he's solid and he's guaranteed it because he's taking his time, he's analyzing, he's really thinking about what it is that he wants. So this is your advice this week. Though there is heartache and pain, okay, and difficulty, the Knight of Pentacles is saying slow, take it easy. Again, especially if you struggle with anxiety. I do, so I understand it. Like sometimes when you're trying to rush and there's a lot of chaos going on and there's a lot of situations that call for your, speediness, it can be really difficult to deal with that. So slow and steady wins the race. Three of Cups, you will be celebrating something this week, okay? Some sort of achievement or reaching some kind of goal or just having a good social group around you this week will be very good. And the Eight of Wands, obstacles will be lifted once this ending happens. So a few ways of how this might be. Could be between you and a person. As I said, this feels like there's been a long history between you and somebody else, but you are very different people. Yeah, the King of Cups and the King of Swords, which sometimes being different and being kind of like opposites can be great, but it feels like in this situation, it's not been working out very well, whether it's business, whether it's romantic, whether it's just a platonic situation. The Death card and Ten of Wands is like something is definitely being released between you and somebody else. It's causing heartache, it's causing pain. But I do sense completely that this is growth. And maybe that's where they're asking you to be impartial with your decision making, to look at life from somebody else's perspective here as well. Eight of Wands, positive communication, positive opportunities coming your way. Page of Pentacles. This is again putting that first step forward. So definitely diving into some sort of study, learning something new. So an apprentice card is a student, okay, becoming a student here, or whether you are really learning about yourself and the path that you want to take. It's about taking the first step. Could be going into a new job, for example, and this is something that requires you to learn a little bit about it as you're doing it, you know, training up for something, whether you're learning about how to better your finances, for example, or learning actually, maybe some of you are definitely going into a new social setting. This feels very positive and very good, people. All right, let's dive into what the new life is about. The Magician. This is a new life that you manifested, guys. Stepping into, definitely feeling more confident about yourself. The Fates. You have a lot. The Fates, definitely strong communication. If this is a commitment between you and somebody else, it doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. This feels very good team. The Fates coming through is so interesting. I think this is very good news coming your way this week based on your strength to pursue something, because the Seven of Pentacles can usually represent something that's taking a long time to, you know, come into fruition. Is working on something and wondering, is this even going to be worth it in the end? I'm putting all this time towards something and I don't even know if it's going to pay off. The Star, the Page of Cups, and this combination tells me that you're going to get really good news this week, and something that might even make you emotional, of some kind of wish fulfillment, some dream coming true. Okay, that Star card. So I like that. Whatever you've been working on and putting so much time and effort towards is really going to pay off. You're going to maybe even cry some happy tears this week. I'm going to do the Temple Path. What's the Temple Path, please? King of Wands. This could be someone that you're meeting. This could be you stepping into a much more confident and a leadership position in your life. Being able to adapt, being able to be flexible, having great ideas, thinking on the spot here. But this could be someone that you're meeting. A Tower and a Two of Swords. This is a big decision. Temple Path. The King of Wands. Whether you're ending it with a fire sign or a manager, maybe a boss. Two of Swords is again a major decision in your life. Maybe to cut something out, or maybe to not do anything about a tower that's already falling. Okay, could be inaction. But the Tower is destruction of some kind. It's a falling apart of something, of a structure, of a relationship, a commitment, or a contract, or whatever it is. It is a falling apart. The Two of Swords. King of Wands could be your decision to make that call in your life. Maybe that's where the leadership is coming through, is you're saying, okay, this is what I need to do, although difficult. This is the step I'm going to take here. Anxiety came through with Judgment, and this is just telling you that you're protected. Okay, this is about, and we have the Ten of Cups here as well. I feel like everything's going to be okay, and I feel like Spirit is trying to make you aware of that. Surrender is a word that comes through. Surrender. You might be worried about things that are completely outside your control, just like that lightning. Okay. Growth. Beautiful energy. Look at this. Taking a leap of faith into a new journey, and one where your, possibilities are completely, what's the word for it? I'm trying to think of it. endless. Your possibilities are endless. He's looking at that globe and he's thinking, where do I want to go next? Okay, so this is about you planning for your future. That's where your growth comes in. And this is a really good card for expansion. For some of you, what you need to hear is just to take a leap of faith. Go after it. Don't worry about that anxiety. Okay, maybe what this is about is, again, that there is a new journey ahead, but this is something that maybe you manifested, that you've been working hard for. Now's a really good time to jump into a new journey, meet new people, celebrate life, Aquarius, okay, to go towards where you feel like you're able to grow. Okay, my angels, I love you guys, wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time. All right.